Hi, this is Riley Chase with MSPjourney.com. So today I'm going to talk about the work that I've done the last year in preparing to get my managed services business started, and I'm getting close to getting ready to launch here. I've spent a lot of time researching all the different products and services that I'm going to add to my offering, and today I'm going to talk about which services I picked and some of the costs involved and what my startup costs have been so far. So I think I'll start out just by showing my costs so far. To get my logo designed, I used 99 Designs. They're a crowdsourced graphic designer. Basically, you put up it's a contest, and a bunch of different designers submit designs. You select the winner, and then only the winner gets paid. And that costs $299. I used their cheapest package, and I got a pretty cool logo out of it. I think I really like it, so that was worthwhile. This is some marketing materials and stuff that I didn't buy yet, but I plan to buy shirts, brochures, business cards, and print the brochures. This is just estimates, so I just threw in some estimates there, and then the LLC I did set up, and the DBA, and that was $850. So total startup costs, fixed costs, $1,679 US. So not a very expensive business to get started with. Some of my services, here are the monthly costs for those. I have the Unify controller, which is going to be where all the network devices in my managed services offering connect back to, where I can control routers, switches, wireless access points, all that kind of stuff. And then so that's $5 a month. I'm hosting that myself on DigitalOcean. And then I've got the Cloud PBX server, which is where all the managed phones will connect back to. I'm also managing that myself. And I've got that running on DigitalOcean using Fusion PBX. It's a multi-tenant open source phone system, and that cost is $10 a month for hosting that server. I've also got my web server, which is going to be hosting my company website, as well as personal websites and customer websites and stuff like that. So that's another $10 a month. And then Terra is the RMM and PSA that I've chosen. So that's going to be $89 a month. And Screen Connect, that is for remote connecting to servers and desktops, and whenever a customer calls in, they need IT support, it makes it real easy to just jump into a screen sharing session with them, and that software is $25 a month or $24 a month. So the total for all those services, for the monthly costs, all my monthly costs, it's only $138 a month, so that's pretty cool. Now, for the per endpoint, these are the costs for each seat that I sell for my managed service offering. My managed service offering is going to include backup software. The backup software is going to be Cloudberry. It's a full image-based software, so that if the computer crashes and needs to be restored, not only can we bring back all the files, but we can bring back the whole entire operating system with all the programs installed and just the way it was before on dissimilar hardware. So we can install that. If your laptop dies, we can install it on a different laptop that's not the same model. So really important that I chose image-based instead of file-based backup. And but it comes at a premium. It costs more than a file-based backup solution. So that's going to be $5 a month per endpoint. For the storage part of it, Cloudberry, they provide the software, but they don't provide the storage. They let you choose whether you want to use AWS or Azure or whatever you want to use. I chose Backblaze. It's a really cool service. I really like it so far. It's very similar to AWS, where you create buckets, and then you dump all your files into the buckets and stuff. But the difference is it's really, really cheap. So it's only $5 per terabyte. So it's way cheaper than some of the other storage services. And so that's what I chose to use there. Another service I'm going to include in my managed service offering is Office 365 Business Premium, and the difference with the Business Premium is it comes with the Exchange mailbox and Skype for Business, and including all of your usual Office applications and all that stuff. So that's a bit pricey, $15 per user per month. However, I mean, I don't really intend to get very much discount because I'm not going to be selling at volume since I'm just getting started. So it's going to be close to 15. I'll probably go through, not through Microsoft, but through another reseller, which I haven't chosen which one yet, but I'll let you guys know when I do. And the reseller, I'm probably expecting to get like $14 a month, but it's really not. It's not a big deal. Not a big difference there. And also included in my service offering, antivirus, of course, antivirus for every endpoint in the offering, and that's going to be $1.25 per month per device. And I'm getting that pricing because I'm on a Terra. So normally I think that would be like $1.50 if I was going directly through WebRoot, but because I'm going through a Terra, they've got some volume licensing and they're giving it to me for $1.25. So yeah, 25 cents, not a big deal. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. Now, in addition, I want to offer WebRoot DNS protection, and I think this is really important for the part of the offering because ransomware is like a major threat. Obviously, especially recently, it's been increasing in creating a lot of problems for small businesses, and I want to offer it not only to protect the customers, but I don't want to have to clean up ransomware. It's really messy and it's a pain in the ass, and so the more I can do to prevent ransomware, the better. It helps the customer, but it also helps me because I don't have to deal with the messy cleanups of ransomware, which is never fun. So I want to include DNS protection. I looked at Cisco Umbrella. They're definitely the best provider of this type of service, but they're really expensive. So for me, they really don't care about the one-man MSP. They want to sell, if you want a discount, you better be selling like some serious volume. They won't even sell you less than 10 seats. So that's going to be 10 seats is $300 a year. And that is just too expensive to include in my managed service offering and stay competitive. But I might offer it to some of my clients who are really serious about protecting against ransomware. Maybe they've had a ransomware problem in the past, something like that. So I will consider offering Umbrella to my customers, but it's not going to be included in my offering by default. I'm going to go with WebRoot DNS though. They're getting started with their DNS protection offering. I think it looks pretty solid, and it's way cheaper. So it's only an extra $250 a month, and I think that's worth it. So I'm going to throw that into my offering. So my total endpoint cost per month will be $28.75, and of course I'm still deciding on my pricing for how much I'm gonna sell that at. So I'll let you guys know when I decide what my price point's at. I'm gonna base that based on I'm gonna look into what the competitors are offering, and stuff. I've already done my research on Reddit, and I think $50 to $65 a month. And the offering is also going to include unlimited IT support. One more thing I forgot that I just added into this monthly cost spreadsheet is Twilio. I'm using Twilio for SIP trunking, and they're going to provide the phone numbers and the minutes for my Cloud PBX offering. So that's going to depend on how many minutes the customer uses and how many phone numbers they have and stuff like that. But it's really, really cheap pricing. For example, a phone number is $1 a month. Pricing per minute is like less than a penny. So for some of them, I've already got a few customers on it actually, and I've got one that's a doctor's office with 3 phones, and they used like 1,600 minutes last month. They have 2 phone numbers, and the bill was like $10. So that's not going to be a big cost, but that is a cost. So I'm just putting that in there too. If this video was useful for you, please give me a thumbs up, like the video on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, and also check us out at mspjourney.com. Subscribe to the email list, and I'll let you know when new stuff's coming out. And also, I'd like for you to share your own story if you're starting a MSP business, or if you're you're migrating your service business to MSP model. Please let us know about your story. Give us some feedback in the comments, or check out our forum. Thanks for watching.